Alright guys, so we finally find out how Abomination got his hands on this soul dagger. For some context, these soul daggers, when filled with the souls of the descendants from these 5 individuals, will activate the Soul Forge, which will allow Mephisto to control every soul on Earth. So, in Bring on the Bad Guys Abomination issue 1, this low-level analyst is tasked with recruiting Abomination for a job. A well opened up somewhere in Wakanda, and over the course of a few days a lot of people have gone missing, including some town folk that were close to the well, and 2 Dora Milaje who went to go investigate it. And so if Abomination helps Wakanda neutralize this threat, he will gain his freedom. Now on the way to the well, Emile is wondering how this low-level analyst got this job, because she's nobody special, she's not superhuman or anything, and at any time he could kill her. But as he says that, she hits a button, and he's dropped out of the helicopter directly into the well. After exploring a bit, he finds this Abomination, who happens to be a descendant of this sorceress right here that first created the Soul Forge. And so we know that Mephisto needs this guy's soul. So to cut a long story short, Abomination destroys this guy. Even after hearing his story and seeing that they're similar in some ways, Abomination ends this guy. In doing so, it sets the missing people free. But also, the well starts collapsing. The people ask Abomination to save them, but we know that shit ain't happening. He jumps out the well where he's met by the analyst, who asked him where the missing people are. And he pretty much says, hey, you know who I am. If you wanted those people saved, you should have called the Black Panther your king. That's when Emile slowly starts to creep towards her. And we find out the truth. You see, it was Emile who pulled some strings to get that well dug up. He also got her put on this job. Why? You see, although that guy down there was a descendant of that sorceress, his soul was long gone. But it turned out that she was a descendant of that guy. So Abomination takes out the soul dagger, stabbing her in the heart and taking her soul. He then gives it to Mephisto's lackey, clearing his debt with the devil.